600,000 deportations by year's end. That's the number the U.S. government says it's aiming for. But are those figures real or just political smoke? A bold new statement from Washington is making headlines. The United States is on track to deport over 600,000 illegal immigrants by the end of 2025, according to Trump's Border Czar Tom Homan. Speaking at the Axios Future of Defense Summit, Homan declared, "If we find you, we're going to arrest you." This could mark one of the largest mass deportation drives in U.S. history. Under President Trump's renewed administration, immigration enforcement is back in full force. ICE raids have resumed, detention centers reactivated, and workplace crackdowns expanded. Homan says 70% of arrests this year involve convicted criminals, while 30 to 35% are national security threats without records. Supporters claim the system works. Critics argue the math doesn't. Homeland Security officials claim over 2 million illegal immigrants have been removed or self-deported in 250 days, with about 515,000 deportations already done this year. That's why the administration insists the U.S. is on pace for 600,000 by December, a number not seen since the Eisenhower era. But reporters and analysts say the data doesn't match ICE records. NBC and Axios found only about 59,000 people currently in detention. Researchers warn that DHS is now counting airport turnarounds and visa denials as deportations, artificially inflating totals. Homeland Security fired back online, saying critics can't decide whether they want more or fewer deportations. They insist enforcement is at historic levels, with verification coming at year's end. Currently, around 59,000 people remain detained, nearly half for immigration violations, and about 29% with criminal convictions. The number of detainees has jumped 50% since Trump took office again. Supporters call this a return to law and order. Immigrant rights groups warn it risks deporting asylum seekers and people with minor offenses. If the 2025 projection holds true, it would be the largest single-year deportation total in U.S. history. We'll keep tracking the data as new DHS and ICE reports emerge. Subscribe to Immigration Talk Show for verified updates and real policy breakdowns.